doing? How y'all doing? I have to get a different camera because this one just looks like I've been recording since like 1960s. If you know what I'm saying. Listen, listen. Y'all like the brown? I like the brown, but I gotta change it because some people be saying some weird stuff about me. I don't go for that. Listen, y'all. I'm talking about planning stuff, right? And a lot of times, some of us, I don't know if you're like me, but a lot of times for me, I'm now I'm a planner. Well, I've been for the past couple of years. Been a planner, And sorry about the smoke alarm thing. We changed the battery, but the thing keep on acting up and stuff like that. And you probably hear like another noise going on. It's the ceiling fan. Um, and my phone just picks up a lot of noises. But sorry about that. So, what was I saying? Yes, last few years, right? I've been a planner, and I've been like planning just like everything out. Always writing out my goals and stuff like that. The stuff that I want to see, the stuff I want to achieve within the next year or the next few months or whatever the case may be. Uh, and and then now recently, I have about four different books that I use as planners. So I have one in my room that's a planner. I have one in my car that's also a planner, a monthly planner. Both of them monthly planners. And I have a third one, which is a daily agenda. And then the fourth one is just a regular book that I have that either I'm jotting down stuff that I need to know, or either I'm jotting down an idea that comes to my mind, or either there's something I need to do that I didn't write in the daily agenda. And so I use that as well. Um, but my two calendars I use, so the calendar's in my room here, somewhere around here, and the one that I take with me wherever I go. Um, those two usually I try to at the beginning of the month. I try to make those two balance one another out. So whatever I put in one, I try to put in the other. A lot of times it doesn't always happen like that. So normally, if I'm at home and somebody's like, "Hey man, let's meet for lunch," I could look at my thing and say, "Oh okay, you know what? I'm free at such time. Okay, that's fine." Of course, I need another daily agenda for my house, right? Because I need to know what's going on in that day. Um, but normally for me, it's just working home, working home, working home. Sometimes it's a little, going on lunch with someone, going to breakfast with people from work or wherever the case may be. So, so I have those two that really line up with one another. And then the daily agenda, like I said, so like let's say today's 16th, tomorrow's 17th, and I put on the calendar, I need to go to Discount Tire to go get a new tire, or I need to go do an oil change, or I need to go get gas, right? So whatever I'm doing, I put it into that daily agenda and just outline what I need to do for that day, or even like the day coming, like the 18th and 19th, I need to go do blah 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 blah, whatever. That's how I put it down, stuff. So that's what I normally do for the daily agenda. Um, the other book that I have is just stuff that I've just written down, because a lot of times thoughts or ideas come to my mind, and I'm like, oh man, that's a good idea. Let me jot that down. And I normally leave that in my car. Every once in a while, I'll take that into work and stuff, but usually now I started to get into writing and stuff like that. I want to publish a book, or I want to put together a book idea, um, pitch it to some people, see what they think, see if we can actually get it to be an actual book itself. Um, so I started writing and stuff. Just random stuff that just comes to my mind. I'm like, oh, bam, ooh, good idea. Let me start writing that down. And normally I just put like a title, you know. So once I put the title of something onto paper, now I have to start thinking about it, and usually that usually takes a longer process, you know. Like I'm trying to think of something that doesn't give everything else away that I'm doing. Let's say like car, right? So car. I normally say, oh, car, bam, okay. So let me write this down. So I'll write down car, right? And then in my mind, ooh, that actually gave me an idea. I might write down a car now, right? But anyway, so now I write down the idea of car. So either I'm gonna write about it or I'm gonna speak about it, right? I'm gonna write about it or do a YouTube video about it. So now if I write down car, now normally it will take me about, if it's that same day, I mean, if I have motivation that same day, then I could easily like write about whatever comes to my mind, you know. Or normally it would take me about a week, and then I'll start talking about the parts of that will go into the car, and then after that, I relate it to our lives and how, oh man, I'm getting some stuff over here. While I'm talking to y'all, I'm just getting some stuff right now. So normally a lot of that stuff we would normally come to mind. So normally I just write down the whatever title I'm thinking about. If I want to do a video about it, some of the stuff that I've written out, I've actually did a video on some of the stuff. And of course, it wasn't like bam, 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 because you know me, and sometimes I go off topic. You already know. You know how we do, boo boo. So yeah. Okay, but now what I really want to say though now is that, so there's areas in your life that you could just plan out. There's areas in your life that you can just write down and say, this is what needs to be done this day. This is what needs to be happening this day. This is what I'm doing today. This is where I'm going. This. A lot of stuff like that you can always plan out. A lot of stuff like that you can always write down. A lot of stuff like that you can always jot down. But there's certain aspects of your life that you just cannot plan out. That you just have to just let it just sit, relax, take some cocoa, take some hot chocolate, take some coffee, take some horchata, take whatever, take a beer, and just sit back and relax. Sorry for those that don't drink. But just sit back and relax. Because a lot of times, you can't plan out the way you want to do things. A lot of times you can't do that. A lot of times you just got to go with the flow. And I know that seems kind of crazy, just to go with the flow, not having any not have yeah, that threw me off. Not having like any goal in mind or any plan in mind, just saying, you know what, right now I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna go with the flow. See where it takes me. See what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. God knows. I don't. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna go with whatever is happening right now, because I've realized that with coming into this year, because there was a lot of stuff that I planned last year that I just wanted to see. I just wanted to happen, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, I got upset, of course. Who's not gonna get upset that certain things were supposed to happen and it didn't happen? But yet, it's all about saying, you know what, this didn't happen. It's all right. It's all right. Maybe God was trying to tell me, hey, forget about it, all right? Carlito, forget about it, all right? Forget about it. Forget about it. There's just a lot of aspects in our lives that we try to plan out, that we try to say, you know what, February, this is going to happen, da 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 da. Okay, May, this is going to happen, da 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 da. June, this is going to happen, da 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 da. A lot of stuff like that, we try to plan in our minds, and a lot of times for certain things, you know what you know. Come on, man. Don't make me speak now. But we know that there are certain things in our lives that we know that we just can't plan out. We just gotta sit back, chill, relax, you know, catch the breeze a little bit, let the wind blow in our hair a little bit, change up the color of our hair. I'm not saying go crazy now. I'm not saying go crazy. That's not what I'm saying. If you heard that, you missed what I was saying. I'm not trying to tell you to go crazy. I'm just telling you a lot of times you just gotta sit back, relax, and just let things happen naturally. Let things just fall into place naturally. Yes, there is a lot of stuff that you can plan out. There's a lot of stuff that you can just say, oh, this needs to happen. A, B, C, D, F, G needs to happen. Okay, we know that. But maybe like H, I, J, and K? Ooh, we're not going to plan on that. We're going to wait on that. You know? Because a lot of times in our lives, we see stuff and we're like, wow, this is going so good. I'm going to plan out how I want the rest of this to happen. And things get in the way. Things get a little messy. Things get a little crazy. And now you got to restart from the beginning now. Now you got to go right back to the beginning to where you were beforehand. But say, you know what? I'm going to relax. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to see what I need to learn through all of this. And just relax. Sometimes you just be sitting in traffic, you're like, oh, when is this going to end? When am I going to just get through? Because I got to be where I got to be, and I want to be there now. No, sure. Relax. Play some nice, smooth music that's not going to get you in the mood. Rest in peace to DMX. But do not play no DMX while you're in traffic because you're going to lose your mind. Up in there, you're going to lose your mind. Seriously, man. Take it easy. Take a few steps back. Relax, regroup yourself. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can plan. There's a lot of stuff you can't plan. And leave it up to God. That's it. But always stay focused, keep your mind fresh, keep your mind looking forward, and never give up hope, ever, no matter what it is. Never give up hope. Plan ahead. This is what we're talking about, planning ahead. But there's sometimes that you can't plan ahead. There's sometimes, I know that sounds contradicting, doesn't it, right? Hey, plan ahead, but hey, there's a lot of stuff you can't plan ahead. Right? It sounds contradiction, but in reality, it's the truth. There's stuff that you can plan ahead, and there's stuff that you just gotta take the back seat on. Like, okay, Jesus, you drive. Vaya con Dios. You drive. Go ahead. Just take the back seat to a lot of things. Oh, excuse me. Take the back seat to a lot of things. And say, you know what, Lord? This right here, you're gonna have to drive. You're gonna have to do your magic. You're gonna have to do what you do best. I'm out of the driver's seat. I'm out. I'm not even in the front passenger seat. I'm in the back passenger seat because you know what? You know what happens in the back seat a lot of times? When I used to take a trip, I always had to sit in the back seat because I was the youngest of the family. This is what happened in the back seat. Are we there yet? Oh no? Okay. You should fall asleep and relax. I knew he was going to get there eventually. But it's time to relax. Take care, y'all. Man, I'll see y'all next time. I know I've been sporadic with these videos. Forgive me, okay? Take care. I'll see y'all next time. Be blessed. Less stress. Go out and do it. Be great. You are great. You are good.